Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Angola have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, and it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Egypt have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Freddie. Aim forwards. He is through here. Ball's gone out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The defence just about came out of. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he thumps it clear. Rabia. Fati forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Driving forward. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for goal!
See that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
Oh, that is a bit special. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Angola can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Angola carrying a one-goal lead. Nielsen. He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Nielsen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lofted upfield. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Mata, gently done. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Moved on forwards.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
This has gone, that's a foul. You knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what a play! Oh, shoot! Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd will disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointing. disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Nice physical challenge. Mata. Freddie looking to add to his goal. And it's played forward. Angola leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Carmel. That's really well manoeuvred. Angola leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Goes for a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Mohamed Salah. So that's it. It is all over. Angola have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.